Hey everybody, it's Mike Venus La Soul and I'm back. And was going through what is it, Instagram on my notifications because I'm following Black Metaphor, and then I noticed he using the Akai Force. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you don't know who Black Metaphor is, which if you're a beat maker, you know, he make beats for like Rick Ross, Game, and other producers. And like he got on the 2500, the MPC 2500, and was rocking with that. And plus, you probably seen him on Bolo, the producer's YouTube channel whenever he was inviting producers, you know, to show a little bit of their workflow, their history as producers, et cetera, et cetera. And he was on there, and he had the 2500. So I was like, okay, that's dope. To me, the 2500 is probably the most like cleanest MPC, and like it sounds really good. But I was surprised. I was really surprised when I saw that he went to he got a Force, and I told y'all, my first, well, not my first, but like my top viewed YouTube video is why beat makers hate the Akai Force. And I explain why, you know, in the video. But yeah, like I'm gonna be honest with you. Honestly, I don't think personally I could go back to playing something like the 2000 XL. Like personally, like if I'm in the studio, which I haven't set up my studio because we moved and it's a different room. Um, I gotta get a new desk or table or something. Gotta get probably new speakers because they cracking now. Probably because I done boomed the shit out of them with the 808s with my drill beats. But I gotta get stands for that and stuff. So I'm trying to get back in the swing of making beats, and all I really got is this Force. You know what I'm saying? Now with the 2000 XL, I like how the drums sound in that. If I was making a beat, what I was doing before, kind of experimenting before we moved, was like sample the drums into the 2000 XL, then sample them into the Force as like an audio track, or just sample it back into the Force so I can get that 2000 XL feel, because I like working on the Akai Force. I feel like um, there's nothing like this out there. Like I've been kind of contemplating if I needed to get a new machine or like a new like device, and I'm like, I keep coming back to the Force, and I done built up like muscle memory and a workflow on it, several different workflows, that it makes it like easy. Like it's really easy to build compositions, beats, arrange it, and then turn it into a WAV file. And if put it up, send it up. So I was excited. I'm like, wow, because like when the Force came out, they try to use damn, who's that? Just Blaze. Like I like Just Blaze. I like Just Blaze beats. The shit he was doing with Diplomats and like his stuff with Jay-Z and stuff. But he's an MPC user. But when they was trying to promote the Force, he was using it more like as a DJ. And at the time, it wasn't really developed for a person to really like do production on it and arrange it and everything. So like now it's basically like a doll. Like, well, I shouldn't say a doll, but it's like a laptop, or like a real basic computer inside like a MIDI controller. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like me personally, like I like 64 pads after fooling with this and the launch pad. I like that the knobs, the screen, and the pads work independently. to each other. Then I, exploring this and getting deep with it because it's my only device that I work on. It's like to go to something like an Octatrack or the 2500 or the 3K or talking about the MPCs or go to the Machina MK3 or the Plus. It's like I'll be like coming back to this. Now, don't get me wrong, I have issues with mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I bought it like a B stock or a used version, right? So like someone sent it back. So I got it at a good price at the time, but right now the Wi-Fi doesn't work on it and the Bluetooth doesn't work on it, and it glitches here and there. Um, but overall, I can't see myself working with anything else, and I'm really excited to see prominent beat makers giving the device a try and actually making heat on it. You know, because like, no offense, it's a lot of guys on social media. Like, I got off of the Facebook stuff because the Facebook stuff was toxic with the Force community and their feelings towards me, which I was trying a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to like have no beef, but it's just I'm not about all that drama. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a place where people showcase what they're doing with it. But I was one of the first people to really push it on YouTube, on was it on Facebook, pushing making beats with it, and actually like creating genres with it. I could do drill on here. I think I was the first person to show how you could do the drill, make the slide in 808s like they do on Fruity Loops, but I could do it in the Force. You know what I'm saying? And showcasing what I could do on it. It's tons of shit you can do on it. But the thing is, it's a lot of hate because a lot of people do techno and EDM music, and that's what the device was created for that market. But hip hop, I feel like if a lot of people who like the NPCs or like the push, and they familiar with the NPCs and that the newer software, which the Force software is different from the NPC software. So, it's similar, but then it's different. But yeah, it took me at least about a year to really get super comfortable, and then I had this device for at least about 4 years now. So I don't see myself switching up or getting something different. But like I said, I'm really excited to see prominent beat makers giving this a shot and actually sticking with it, or actually embracing what you can do on this. Now I'll say this: Akai, they're not gonna come and like bless you with a brand new one, or if you make records and it's charting and shit, they ain't gonna really come and like bless you with one. They probably gonna want your channel to be like super duper popular for them to even start like really trying to capitalize on your audience and proceed with the glaze like they did with other people on YouTube with the NPCs and stuff. But a lot of those dudes, some of them, they make modern music. A lot of people make old hits and shit or old school beats, but I'm doing like crazy shit with this thing. And you know, I'm just excited to see people who actually really getting into it and really giving it a try without basically dismissing it because this person don't use it or that person did use it but they want to jump around. See me, I'm not like these content creators where they want to hop on the latest thing and make their channel into a fucking infomercial. I don't do that. Like, this is what I work on. This is how I make music. And I've been working on this thing for the longest. And it's dope to see people really getting into it And you know, I just hope people give they flowers. You know what I'm saying? Like, show some respect, give the flowers. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I'm excited. Shout out to Black Metaphor. He's been making heat on there. And really, like, this is just a tool. The Force is a tool. But the Force has its own sound. The Force also has its, you know, once you get on it, you still gonna sound however you sound. Like Black Metaphor sounds like Black Metaphor. Mike Venus, myself, I sound like who I am. Another person might hop on this and they might make something totally different. So, you know, it's it's something that kind of like conforms to the person who's using it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I ain't pushing Akai because, like I said, Akai ain't talking to me. Even though, like I said, I've been really cooking on this thing for a hot minute, but my channel ain't like booming like that. But y'all can change that. You know what I'm saying? Just shout me out, show some respect. If you really in the you're really curious about how it worked, I know this thing inside out. I can show you some things and really like have your stuff or have you thinking in another way that will take your production to another level. You know what I'm saying? So I'm Mike Venus, Lasso. Till the next time, y'all be blessed and y'all be safe out here. Mike out.